back in the saddle again.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned into. I forgot. What episode is this?
25. The big 2-5.
Oh, yeah. This is, because the last one was Kaka.
Yeah, we had to scrap that one. Well, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was
We just didn't have enough time.
Yeah, pressed for time and shit.
We didn't want to give y'all no half-ass.
Mediocrity.
I cussed already.
So what?
You're not supposed to cuss in the first, 4 minutes.
Ain't gonna affect us. We're not getting nothing crazy for real.
You don't know that. This could be the episode.
The one to pop us off.
Exactly. All it takes is one.
Yeah, that's true.
All it takes is one.
One.
And then y'all will be seeing, Price Picks ads from us, FanDuel. I don't know. Nike. Just do it.
FanDuel.
Yes. But yeah, FanDuel. I'll take a FanDuel one.
Hell yeah. That'd be pretty dope. I'd be hyped about that one. Or DraftKings. Some gambling shit.
Yeah.
Bet Rivers. I know Mike Francesa has is sponsored by Bet Rivers.
I don't even know who that is.
Rivers Casino.
Oh, that's his guy. That's his name?
Oh, you don't know who Mike Francesa is?
Yeah.
Oh, he's like a sports talking head.
Mm.
But he was big back in the day. But anyways. What's on the docket?
I mean, it's kind of hard to talk about anything else other than what's literally taking over the airways as of right now. It's plastered all over social media. We're gonna start this off. Unfortunately, we come with bad news. Charlie Kirk has been assassinated.
Was crazy, man.
Honestly, it's I'm a little upset.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, right? So Charlie Kirk being a right-wing conservative, political figure in the world right now, yes, to me, he does spew a lot of things that I don't necessarily agree with.
Yeah.
But I just seeing it kind of it hurt.
Yeah.
It's just Charlie Kirk was shot at an event at Utah Valley University. And Donald Trump came out there and posted about it. What happened was there was a gunman in Lucy Center, a building about 200 yards away, and he was shot. He was shot in the neck.
Hold up.
I do. How often do y'all change out y'all's? Is it? That's what I was about to say. I don't know.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna cut this part out.
Nah, keep rolling. That's cool. Go ahead.
God. But so yeah, Charlie Kirk was shot. Unfortunately, it was about 200 yards away from the Lucy Center, is where it was called.
So it was 200. I saw something that was different. I saw a diagram that it was 1,000 feet away. Or am I wrong?
I mean,
or did I look at it wrong?
You probably because it was. I read it was 100 to 200 yards away. This thing that I'm getting from BBC
Oh, did you say
News,
yards or feet?
Yards.
Oh,
so
okay.
3 feet are in the yard.
Yeah.
Still not 1,000, but
Right, close
it's
to
like a 333
Yeah.
would make it 1,000. But
so what is that? 300 yards? How many yards did you say?
200.
So about 2 football
600
fields.
feet. Yeah.
So that's a pretty decent shot. I mean,
Yeah.
not decent as in a good shot, but it's not some guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You really gotta. Well, I don't know. Because some people say that. Listen, I don't know nothing about rifles and shit like that. But I don't know if that is a hard shot.
I mean,
if you know what you're doing, maybe it's
probably
not. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's all relative. But regardless of the fact, someone came up to the podium and asked him, "Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?" and he picked up the mic and he said, "Counting or not counting gang violence," and then the shot rang out. It hit him in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it hit his neck. I seen the hole in his neck,
and the blood,
and then I seen the blood just pour out, and the reaction that I'm seeing from social media has been disgusting.
Like celebrating it and
celebrating the jokes, the now the time to get the next one.
Yeah.
Is like disgusting because I understand you may be upset about his political beliefs or how he feels or whatever he's said in the past.
Right.
At the end of the day, this is a 31-year-old young man that has a wife. His wife was at the event, so he was gunned down in front of his wife, and he is a father to 2 kids that are both underneath the ages of 5. So a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
So now these 2 kids have to grow up without a father.
Yeah. And
it's just sickening, and that people want to make jokes and, are just thinking that this is cool to say.
Yeah.
Or like to laugh about.
Yeah.
And to me, like, this is no like joking matter. And I know like those individuals on like the right wing will sit there and like, to me, I feel like to some people this would be like a wake up call to where it's like, hey, maybe we do need to do something about these gun laws.
Right.
But I feel like to some people will interpret this situation that happened and say, well, this is why we need more guns.
I don't know. The gun thing is tricky. I don't think they should take away guns. I think it's too late. I think the guns are already out there. I think
guns
there's no way to really reverse that.
One of the things, though, is that I seen that the ATF has created a system to where whenever you shoot a bullet, it like essentially like stamps said bullet, and then it'll be a lot easier for the ATF to track down who's the one who fired said gun.
Well, do we know anything about the guy that shot or is that still up in the air?
So
because I know
the director of the FBI came out and said
because that old white guy that they had, that wasn't
the wrong person.
Yeah, that wasn't him.
So they said the subject for the first horrific shooting today that took the life of Charlie Kirk is now in custody. Thank you to the local and state authorities in Utah for your partnership with the FBI. We will provide the updates when available. So like I said, this came from the FBI director, Kash Patel. So, I mean, we'll get the updates when they come.
Yeah.
But in this very moment, it's like I said, I can't believe that people can be like so like heartless and can't even like put themselves like in their shoes, like a lot of people sit there and talk about how like upsetting and like how they treat people, and they see it as like being like, well, they do it, so it's me, like it's okay for me to do it.
Right.
And that doesn't make it right. That doesn't, you're not presenting yourself any better than how they are.
Yeah.
So,
well, what I really think it is I think everybody's just so desensitized to violence, whether it be movies, clips that you see online about, people getting killed and whatnot, video games, you name it. And, it's so easy to just get on your phone and just talk. You know what I mean? Just talk and just say whatever. And that desensitization really just feeds to that. So now you just have a bunch of people that just go online and just say whatever they want. And there's no real
repercussions,
understanding of or what's the word? I don't even know.
But like repercussions, a lot of people don't have repercussions for their actions.
Well, I was going to say, well, not that, but just like if you were actually there when he got shot.
Yeah.
Most people have not seen somebody get shot and killed in front of them.
Yeah.
That's a different experience than just seeing it on your phone, seeing it in a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is like they have no conceptualization. I want to say that might be the word, but like it doesn't affect them the same way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they can just go up there and say whatever, But with no, go ahead.
Nah, I mean, again, it's just seeing it is like I can put myself in like that, like his family's position,
Yeah.
Like again, like I can imagine if like this was like my friend, like like my brother, let's say for example, like roles are reversed, right? And like for me, like my wife is like some big time speaker, and I see my wife get killed in front of me.
Yeah.
Regardless of what she's saying, she would be like still a mother to our children, still my wife, still someone I care for, I love deeply,
Right.
Again, like this man has a wife, he has 2 children, and we can't even even on the day of his death, we can't even give him 24 hours of like the human decency to sit there and just I'm sorry for your loss,
Yeah.
due to his political affiliations.
Yeah, I mean, he's said some pretty distasteful things in the past,
and I understand that, but we're not talking about like a sexual assaulter, someone who's like did like violent crimes or sexual crimes, to like women or children, anything like that. He said some stuff and he may believe some stuff, but at the end of the day, he's still like our fellow man.
right?
And I don't feel as if he should have deserved to die like that. And then the individual that decided to become judge, jury, and executioner, like who the hell are you that decided that today was the day that this young man was gonna die?
Yep.
Like, and it's crazy because I was just laughing at him on because he was on that South Park episode.
Oh, he was?
Well, it wasn't him, but they were like making fun of him.
Right.
And like Cartman was like act like he was him or whatever. And it was funny like seeing that. Like if you would have asked me 2 weeks ago, is that going to happen?
So you're familiar with this guy?
I wouldn't say I'm like super familiar, but like I've seen like his 20v1 where it was like 20 liberal students versus 1 conservative. And then like I've seen him like speak, and I've seen people argue and debate back and forth with him.
Right.
So like I know like some of like the rhetoric and stuff that he says.
Yeah.
And again, I personally may not necessarily agree with everything that he says, but I don't feel as if that is like an excuse to like kill him.
Right.
Because there are still people, he still has loved ones in his life that are now grieving.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, before today, I wasn't really familiar with him.
Just imagine, right? His wife now has to tell his 4-year-old daughter, who may not even truly understand, but Daddy's not coming home.
But see, I agree with that. But at the same time, there's repercussions for what you put out into the ethos. You get what I'm saying? If we come out on this podcast and say whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know that it's going to infuriate half the country. And you know that there's crazy people within said country.
Mm-hmm.
Something's bound to happen. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm
not gonna, but we also can't sit here and make it seem as if
nobody's saying that's right. Nobody's saying that's
okay.
right. No. Nobody's saying that's right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, because he did say a lot of distasteful things about George Floyd, about
which I'm not okay with
racist rhetoric. You know what I mean? So you can't go out there, go out on the ledge like that, and expect nothing to happen. You know what I mean? You got to, especially in the political climate that we're in right now, where it is very aggressive. It is very violent. You know what I mean? You see all the protests. You see all this and that going on.
Yes, but
you saw
protests.
Big T almost got taken out a year ago.
Yes,
you know
I remember
what I mean?
that. And there was a protest. There's even the protest that happened today in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
And
over the past couple of years, a lot of these political figures getting shot at. Not just here, but around the world. There's a number of political I'm lost on it, but I think something just happened recently somewhere in the world where somebody got shot or something happened. But you know, a lot it's getting real crazy out there.
And
you know,
here's my thing: when it comes to that, like it's so hard nowadays too because you don't know like who's doing it. Like first of all, regardless of like why you're doing it, I still personally don't think it's okay. But let's just say, for example, some of these like individuals that are doing things like this,
what?
like that are like going out and
Oh, like political activists, like
yeah, that are doing these like horrific crimes and things like that.
Okay. Yeah.
They're not doing it because like like hey, I'm just so like pro left or blase. They're solely doing it because they want like a Netflix documentary to be made about them, like Jeffrey Dahmer.
You think that's the case?
I
don't think so. I think
no. There's a lot of people do a lot of shit for entertainment. People want to sit there because a lot of individuals are sad, sick, fucking incels, like a lot of non-pussy getting like people that are like, yo, like this will find like a lot of these sad ass little kids that be in the corner that never got any attention are like, you're gonna pay attention to me now.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
Yeah.
This shit is it's
yeah.
I don't know.
I think just on both sides, you have people that are willing to go the limit. You know what I mean? To prove their point.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But
there's people out there that are willing
because he's so pro like left? Like
yeah, it definitely could be because of that. He hates whatever they're saying so much that he's willing to go out and carry out something like this. And on the other side, there's especially on the right.
Yes.
Well, those are the pro-gun people.
Yeah.
It's easy for them to go and shoot somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I can't imagine like so. Well, I mean, I can't. I'm not dumb, but a lot of the things that people do, like they sit there and they see it just because someone else did it. It gives an excuse for them to do it themselves.
But see, that's the issue, right?
Yeah,
is because with what just happened, right? You know, whether you want to agree with what he's saying or if it's egregious his takes, because some of it is, you know, a lot of it is. But what can't happen is somebody go out and kill this dude, because now you're opening it up to a larger issue. Now, who's stopping somebody from the right going out and killing some left wing pundits?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I mean? Like, all it's going to do is just fuel the other side,
fuel the political,
to just do more
the political tension that is already there. You know, when Trump got shot at.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that I was thinking about today is, you know, Trump was literally an inch away from getting killed on national TV.
Yeah.
Now, the imagery that we saw today with Charlie Kirk, right, with the bullet going through the neck and the blood, blah, 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 you know, just imagine that imagery and apply it to Trump on a podium. And not only that, but the amount of people that ride for Trump is a lot more than Charlie Kirk. You know what I mean? So imagine if Trump was on that podium and that shooter didn't miss by an inch or a centimeter, however you know much he missed by.
Yeah.
And shit went left.
He nicked him in the ear.
And you saw blood. You saw all that, what you saw today, but Trump. Yo, there would be madness if Trump got taken out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, and that goes to the same point today. There's still rumors about, you know, Iran and everybody still trying to take Trump out, you know? And with that being said, if somebody from the right comes out and takes out, I don't know, pick anybody from the left.
You can say Charlie Dean.
Is it Charlie Dean?
Not Char. Is it?
I have no idea.
Charlie Dean. Oh no, it's Dean.
All right, say Don Lemon. Somebody took Don Lemon out, or somebody, you know, Chris Cuomo, you know, and then you're going back and forth. That shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, what's separating ourselves from, you know, in America, we look at the Middle East.
Dean Withers, that's the guy.
Dean Withers. We look at the Middle East like, yo, why are they always at each other's throat? Why are they always lobbing missiles back and forth? Why are they always killing each other? Why are they always cutting each other's heads off and shit like that? If we go down this path where now you got people from the right, people from the left, just killing people, taking people out because you don't agree with their sentiments or what they're saying or whatever. You know, we're supposed to be a society of, you know, diplomacy. You know what I mean?
Intellectuals,
Civilized. You know what I mean?
where we can get to a point
you know what I
to
mean?
have
Open
discourse.
dialogue.
Yeah,
We can agree to disagree and move on. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? You know, fight about it at the ballot box. You know what I mean? Even
Yeah.
though, you know, a lot of sometimes I think this shit's all rigged anyways. You know what I mean? But the optimistic side of me hopes that, you know, that's, you know, democracy is, you know, alive and well and a real thing. But it's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Because then what? Is everybody just going to resort to, you know, taking people out? You know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, like I said, bro, with that Trump shit, imagine if he got taken out. You know what I mean? Imagine that.
We would be having it.
It would have been up, man.
It would have been January
You know what I mean?
6th for like a week.
Yeah, longer than that.
Yeah.
Especially with the conspiracy theories surrounding that. You know what I mean? Yo, people would have been up in arms, bro. That would have been no good.
And I'm gonna be fair with you.
And hold up real
remember
quick.
when-
All these keyboard warriors online that be saying like all this type of shit, like you're saying, like they're just being nasty and saying disparaging things. You know, what another thing that happened was that stabbing on the train. Did you see that?
No.
So, well, I forgot what city it was. It was Charlotte. I want to say it was Charlotte, but you can double check. But there was a stabbing on a train or a bus or whatever. This dude came up behind this lady and stabbed her in the neck 4 times, and just walked off. And everybody online was saying, "Oh well, you know, everybody was just watching. That nobody jumped this man. Nobody, you know, nobody tackled him. You know what I mean? Nobody got him." And then my thing is like, yo, man, imagine you're on a train, right? And you see some dude walk up behind a woman and stab her 4 times in the neck, and blood's gushing out and everything else. I think everybody's gonna be in shock to the point where you're not worried about doing nothing. And not only that, who else is this man gonna stab?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of these people would be like, "Oh, I would have tackled him to the ground." All right, bro. Sure. You know what I mean? And that also ties into the Young Thug situation. You know what I mean? Where the conversation relates to snitching, right? And who wouldn't snitch, who would snitch, blah blah blah. All these, bro, I'd hold it down, bro. I'd hold it down for, you know.
It wasn't Charlotte.
What city was it?
It was Charlotte.
Oh, it was Charlotte.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'd hold it down for my crew, blah blah blah. I wouldn't snitch, I wouldn't rap, blah blah blah. All right, bro. Until you're sitting in that room and you're facing 25 years, nobody knows what they would do. You probably get to singing like a bird. Oh, he did it. You know what I mean? Yo, Henry Hill from the Goodfellas, he ratted. Frank Lucas ratted.
American Gangster.
Yeah, Frank Lucas. Yo, there's a lot of rats out here. You know what I mean? So until you're in that room and they're hitting you with that, yo, you in this bitch for life. Unless you give me 5 names, the choice is yours. The
I'm
choice
gonna give it
is
to
yours.
you in order. Alicia Katia,
Yeah.
Felicia
Yeah.
Rodon,
Yo.
Inez, and Alicia.
If you don't give me 5 names, yo, you're not stepping out this prison, bro. That's it. How many people do you think would really hold it down? And that's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these people, I hate when people get online. You see all these comments talking hard shit. Oh, he's a rat, blah, blah, blah. Or, oh, I would tackle the dude with the knife. I would do this. Okay, bro. You know what I mean? Like, no.
I don't know. It depends.
On what?
It depends.
I'm not saying that there's not people out there that wouldn't rise to the
I'm
occasion
saying, for example,
and hold it down.
Say for example, like the
or
like
kill the
when-
dude with the
unfortunately,
knife.
9/11.
Uh-huh.
But like, say for example, like we got like some terrorists that like try to like take over a plane that I'm
Right.
on. I'm getting active.
That's different. Because now you got to. You know what I mean? You're on a plane. You're in a tube all the way, 30,000.
Yo, I'm going to die either way.
But if I'm on a subway and I see a motherfucker just stab somebody 4 times in the neck, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might be like, yo, what the fuck? And probably get up out of there. I don't know if I'm fighting this dude. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I would. All I'm saying is I don't know what I would do in that situation. But I'm not gonna get online and act like I'm bigger, big fucking tough guy, and be like, oh, I would have fucking did X, Y. No, you wouldn't, bro.
Yeah.
No, you would not. People be bullshitting. People be capping online, bro. All that shit. People gotta stop with that shit. You know what I mean? And that's part of the reason why we have all this shit. People get up online, Twitter, and just say whatever. You know what I mean? And just add fuel to the fire. People love to spread hate online. You know what I mean? All that shit is just, I don't know, bro. But yo, Charlie Kirk, that shit was crazy. That really fucked me up. That imagery for the day with the bullet going through the neck, and I'm like, God damn, bro, that shit's crazy. Yo, imagine being there and seeing that shit happen.
That shit.
Imagine
really
that.
Took me
Imagine
like
that.
I seen it and like I
watched that shit like 10 times in a row.
I seen it like I think I watched it like maybe because I seen it on Instagram and like I thought it was like fake at first, and then when like I went on Twitter, all I'm seeing is a bunch of people just like talking about it,
Right.
and I kept seeing video after video after video after video, and then like I like seen like one that was like it was close up,
Right.
and you seen him put down the mic, looked up, it hit him right here,
Right.
and it was a hole, and then like when he fell back, blood literally just shot out of his neck.
Now, do you think there's any sort of because my mind always goes the conspiracy route. Do you think this was loud in the back?
I don't know.
But my mind always goes conspiracy route
Okay.
with, no matter what it is. You know what I mean? So do you think that this could have been orchestrated? Just how the Trump thing is looked at as, the kid that fired the gun, he was in a BlackRock commercial. He could have been planted there. The whole plan was to get him taken out. You know what I mean? Did somebody orchestrate this to take out this big time right wing figurehead? So then now it's a political war. Not only that, but I'll even put this in. Imagine a George Soros sort of figure, somebody that's their interest is destabilization, right? Divide and conquer, keeping the masses at each other's throats as a distraction. Drewski, you know what I mean? What if an entity like that goes to Drewski and say, yo, we know you're the biggest skit guy out here. Here's $10 million. Put that white face on. You know what I mean? Let's cause a stir. Let's get people enraged, because there was a lot of outrage over that you saw online, back and forth. You know what I mean? Because then what if a white comedian or white dude that's prominent as Drewski goes and does blackface? And now that's a whole issue. Now that's causing a whole situation.
Whiteface versus blackface are two completely different things.
Right. And we can sit there and we can agree to that. But that doesn't change the opinion of some white guy that's like, oh, that shit's not the same.
Very true, but a lot of white people are ignorant.
Okay,
so
well,
I'm not going to sit here.
That's okay, but that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah,
that I'm strictly saying a white guy looking at that shit at face value and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go do that. And what if it's I'm not even gonna say a white comedian, but if he
said Theo Vaughn,
yeah, but say he did it, say some other comedian went out and did it, then what? You know what I mean? Where does that go? You know what I mean?
It goes that his career would have lasting issues. Especially with sponsorships.
Right.
Now, maybe his viewership may not change. But his sponsorships definitely will.
Right. But
money that he's getting is definitely going to change.
But my point is, you see what I'm saying with the agitation, though, right? From both sides. Just with the political left and right, race wars, all that, all that shit. Like I was saying, just to put a button on it, all that shit is crazy. But why wouldn't there be? Hold on, let me finish this real quick. No. How you go? Hold on, I was finishing at my point though.
But like, here's the thing.
How you go? Hold on, but how you gonna cut me off like that?
Because
no. What do you mean? Because what do you mean?
I'm trying to
hold
tell
up, bro. You're not about, bro. What are you talking? But why are you cutting me off?
Because you going down a line of like, and I don't.
A line of what?
Bullshit.
How was that bullshit?
So
hold on. No, but how you
gonna? My thing.
Trinell, how you gonna call? How you gonna say?
If you
all right, go ahead.
It's too soon. I don't want to make any type of. We can have this conspiracy debate next week. Today is the actual day that he died. So, I'm not saying that his wife is gonna see what we're talking about,
but
or anyone even closer.
To him,
but to sit here and try to sit here, oh, maybe this is for a conspiracy. I don't even want to have
Chanel,
that conversation.
hold on.
Not today.
But hold on.
I just seen this man.
But
die
you're misunderstanding
today.
what I'm saying,
He
bro.
died
You're
today.
misunderstanding what I'm saying.
Cool, but
you're
let's
misunderstanding what I'm
but
saying.
It's insensitive.
No, it's not,
It is
bro.
insensitive.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Bro, no, it's not, bro.
Okay, just because it's not insensitive to you doesn't mean it's not insensitive to other people. Because I'm telling you right now, from my perspective, that I'm telling you this, it's insensitive. So you can't tell me that it's not insensitive if I'm telling you that it's insensitive to me.
Okay, just because
other
just
people
because
can also feel that
okay,
same
and
way.
other
So
and
just
other
because
and
to
other
you
people
it's not
won't
insensitive.
but right, but other people won't think
So
it's
how
insensitive.
about we purposely not
Right, hold up. But
be
see,
a-
Trinell,
be an asshole to
Trinell.
people? You're being
But
an asshole
Trinell,
right
but
now.
what you're doing right now, this is the stance that you be taking on a lot of issues. You
Yes,
try to
'cause
take this moral high ground.
Yes,
like
and you
relax,
choose to
bro.
be
You
an
don't.
asshole throughout
No,
the
I
whole
do
time.
not. But
Yes,
you
you
don't
are.
always gotta just because the camera's on. You gotta take this moral high ground in every argument.
I would take the same.
Like, bro, we're having
thing
we're just having
regardless of
we're
that.
just having a conversation.
I would have the same.
I
thing
could
regardless of
okay,
that.
but that's fine.
So
but
you can't sit here and say
but
nothing
I
about
could
the camera on because you and I both know I act the same way.
Okay,
camera
cool.
on and off.
Trinell, but whenever we have the conversation on the pod, you always try to take this moral high ground.
You want to know why?
For the people, okay, cool. We're just having a different level of conversation. I wasn't even saying that on a conspiracy level that I wasn't trying to damn, you got me fucking
Being
messed up now.
insensitive.
It wasn't being insensitive, bro.
You
I was
were.
just drawing comparisons between the two situations.
Sure.
How is that being insensitive?
Okay, because you don't know who you don't know.
So
who you're gonna offend.
me talking about a reason why this happened could be insensitive.
Yes. I want you to go tell the 4-year-old daughter.
We're
of
not
that
doing
man
that. We're not
to-
doing that.
But
We're not
don't know-
doing
But
that.
here's the thing. And it's not even necessarily just you. It's individuals that are like-minded as you who may not even be who are probably worse than you are, but have that mindset. And then a 4-year-old child who's sitting there have Roblox, walking in the room, TV's on, and sitting there popping up some fucking asshole on the damn screen, sitting there
So
talking about.
why gotta
it's
be
a
asshole
conspiracy
though?
theory.
Why gotta be asshole?
Did
though?
I say you?
You're insinuating it.
I'm saying it could. I literally just said it could be someone who's worse than you.
Okay.
That's
Go
what I
ahead.
said.
Go ahead.
So, like I said, someone who could be a lot worse than you
Okay.
could be on TV on Fox News, sitting
And
there
they
talking
are.
about it's a
And everybody
conspiracy
is.
theorist
Everybody's talking
that
that
are
shit.
sitting there saying that it's because of this. It's because of
Trinell.
conspiracy theorists.
Trinell.
And now you got a 4-year-old, her 4-year-old daughter sitting there walking up. So daddy died because they wanted to do like.
Hold on.
That's
But see,
some sick shit.
But see, why does it always got? See, that's my issue, right? Is the term conspiracy always has to have a negative connotation to it. We were just talking to the point of why did it happen? What the idea of what could have possibly been the reason why he got killed? You know what I mean? That's all we were talking about. What were the reasons
theorist
behind it?
Comes with like it's definitely it's not seen as like because it's a conspiracy. It's not proven facts. And
Yeah, but
my
the
thing
word
is a lot of
conspiracy
that
has
stuff-
a connotation to it that
yes, it's
everybody takes it and
negative,
runs.
It's childish.
But
it's
why-
Like,
but-
it's ridiculous.
Right.
And
But-
it's like.
But
It's
why can't we? Why can't
inconceivable.
right? But why can't we look at a situation and have dialogue surrounding it and kind of dive into it a little deeper without it being run off as a conspiracy theory? That's all I'm saying.
Because you just said it's a conspiracy theory.
Well, I just prefaced that because you always say, "Oh, I'm the conspiracy guy." So I was just prefacing what I was about to say because I knew you were going to take it as a conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. But why do we always got to run off with, "Oh, this is a conspiracy theory," and everything?
You just said it was a conspiracy theory.
No, but what I'm
I'm
saying,
not
no,
running
no,
off
no,
with it. You started it off from the beginning of the race with a conspiracy
right. But what I'm
theory.
saying is, I prefaced it because you always say every time I have a different idea about something, "Oh, it's a goddamn conspiracy theory."
You assumed that
So
I
I
was
would
going to say that.
Yeah, because I know you. so
Okay,
I
so you
prefaced
made
that
the
by saying it was
assumption,
conspiracy.
and due to
No,
your assumption by prefacing it, saying that it's going to be conspiracy
Hell
theories,
no.
You started it off by saying this
Nah,
is going to be
see
conspiracy
that. All right,
theory,
all right.
and now
We
I
look,
said,
look,
cool, it's a conspiracy theory.
look. We're talking in circles now. The main thing is I forgot how we even got to this point.
My biggest thing
But
is
you, because you're
I-
talking about, "Oh, I'm being insensitive," bro.
You
Nobody's being insensitive.
Okay, well let's you can make jokes
Because
about
so
Young Thug.
who's-
He's been out of jail long enough.
But
But
see,
like-
that's the issue.
or
Why
even a
does it got to be a
conspiracy-
grace period?
Okay, but here's
that
my
before
thing.
we talk about it in a different light.
Even
Why
a
has it got to be
conspiracy
that?
theory about your Donald Trump when you talked about black
Okay,
lives, right?
okay.
Did I say-
Trinell,
I didn't say anything
Trinell,
about that.
Trinell, we can do the research. Did he wait a certain amount of time before he jumped out on the ledge, started talking about George Floyd after he died? Hell no, he's probably out on the front lines talking all that bullshit.
And that
so why are
goes
you showing
back-
him the same grace?
And that goes back.
So
to
why
my
are you showing
exact-
him the same
and that's what
grace?
I'm trying to tell you, and that goes back to my same exact thing. What I was saying earlier.
Okay.
Just because someone else does something,
Nah,
I'm not basing my self morals based upon what the fuck another nigga does.
Nah, bro.
That is ridiculous to me.
Hell
because
no.
here's my thing: I'm my own man, and I'm not gonna let another man's actions dictate mine.
So
that's
so
wrong,
so
and I can identify that
cool,
that's
cool,
wrong.
cool. But so you're saying if he was out here saying bullshit, right, and he had no regard for anybody being offended with his shit, everybody's just supposed to have the same grace? Okay, cool. He got shot. Cool. All right. But what? Like, what are we supposed to like?
No,
He was out here.
But just because, okay, you don't have to, but you can't. You can't also sit there and say in the same breath that it's okay to say that, because
to say what?
To say anything. So look, all these people that are saying all this negative shit, right?
Right.
I personally don't think it's okay.
Okay.
And you're sitting there saying, well, he did X, Y, and Z. It was wrong when he did it. It
Right.
doesn't make us right now because to do it back to him. You know, two wrongs don't make a right. So just because he did it, that doesn't necessarily give you the excuse just to, okay, cool, he did some fucked up shit. Let me say some
I
fucked up shit
disagree
too.
with that. I
That's not
disagree with
okay.
that. It's not, nobody's saying it's okay, wrong, or anything. What I'm
That's what
saying,
you just said.
no,
So
no,
he
what,
did
no,
that
no, no.
about George
What
Floyd.
I'm saying
So
is,
how long he worried about him?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
what you said. But again, that's trying to make it seem as if, okay, well, it's okay because
No, but-
he did this.
No.
Let's not base our actions as grown ass adults, as grown ass men, based upon what another man does.
But you keep saying two wrongs. No. I'm not saying that at all.
Okay.
I'm saying he set the grounds. He set the grounds for this shit.
Okay.
He was out here talking about George Floyd and some other shit. You know what I mean? So when he gets, knocked off, what, nobody's supposed to talk about? He was out here when George Floyd died saying X, Y, and Z. People can't talk about him and his flaws. He was pointing out George Floyd's flaws. Well, he's a drug addict. He's this and that.
Yes.
Cool. What's his name? This dude gets knocked off. People can't go out and say, "Oh, well, he was saying wild shit." He was and not show him the same grace, or not show him grace when he wasn't showing George Floyd grace.
I'm not. Gonna
That's all
sit
I'm
here
saying.
And listen,
I'm not saying it's two wrongs make
And-
right.
and
Nobody's saying
listen,
that,
I
but he
agree with
wasn't
you.
holding that
Every-
same standard, bro.
cool. And again, it goes back to what I just said. I'm not gonna base my actions as a
bro.
man.
Well, we can
based
agree to
upon
disagree
what
on
another
that
nigga
one.
Does.
We
So
can agree
listen,
to disagree.
Everything that he did was wrong. I think it's sick. I don't agree with it. It doesn't line up with my morals.
Right.
I think that shit is disgusting.
Right.
And that is terrible. And he's gonna have to deal with that
Right.
whenever he's faced with his maker.
Right.
Cool. But that does not, again, yes, everything he said about George Floyd, regardless of the timing, ill will, all that shit is disgusting. It was wrong. And I'm not sitting here caping and saying everything that he said was right or what anyone else is saying is right, blase, blase.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, like, just because someone else does wrong doesn't necessarily mean it's okay to do that shit back. And I understand that you may feel justified due to X, Y, and Z. That doesn't, again, it still doesn't make it okay. I can maybe understand why some people can be upset
Yeah.
and shit like that, but still it still feels morally wrong.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm speaking from like a moral ground. And again, just imagining like myself, like, like, again, this is a man who had 2 kids. He had a wife. And regardless of the fact, yes, George Floyd had a daughter. And so, yes, it's disgusting that you sat there and spoke about him and saying that he did all these god-awful things.
Yeah.
And trying to sit there and justify it because of X, Y, and Z. And his last words were talking about gang violence. Again, disgusting, but that doesn't, it's still wrong.
You know what a good comp is? Is when Trump recently with all his health issues and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
When Biden was president and he was going through his dementia and all his medical stuff, Trump was out there talking cash shit about him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's old. He doesn't know what's going on. He can't talk right. He can't do this. He can't do that. And now look at him. He's got the swollen ankles. You got the doctor saying he's got, all that. He's got his medical.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't even, like, it's like, damn, like, I can't even feel bad for him because it's like you was out here talking down on everybody, Joe Biden about his shit, John McCain when he was like, what do you say about when John McCain was a prisoner of war? He was like, I only like winners, shit like that. It's like, bro, you was talking cash shit about all this. I can't really feel
So,
bad when you got some shit going on
here's
because
the
you wasn't.
thing. Barack Obama even sit out there and tweeted, "We don't know yet. We don't know yet what motivated the person who shot and killed Charlie Kirk. But this kind of despicable violence has no place in our democracy.
Right.
Michelle and I will be praying for Charlie's family tonight, especially his wife Erica and their 2 young
Right.
children."
And that's my biggest point about all this, right? Is whether you agree, disagree, whatever, man, all that violence in politics, that's got to go.
Yes,
That's got to go.
It's ridiculous.
That's got to go, man.
And I
Like
think
on
that's
both
like
sides.
my biggest thing. Thoughts and prayers. That's. I think I'm overall like seeing it on some like, yes, that nigga did wrong, and I'm not gonna sit here and excuse the shit that he did
Right.
at all. You
Mhm.
know, yes, you need to like that shit doesn't need to be brought up. That shit doesn't need to be like, hey, you know, X, Y, that shit. None of that shit that you did was okay, and you could have had that conversation with him. Plenty of people have had that conversation with him and addressed him about that.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Conversation with who about what?
He's had plenty of conversations with wide variety of liberals, left wing individuals who like defended their points based upon like things that he said. A lot of the shit that he said that's incorrect, and a lot of people who've like corrected him. Like him and Dean had a debate, and Dean cooked this nigga. So like,
What were they
yes,
talking about?
it's a wide variety of things, you know, like political things. And it was an interesting debate between the two. And a lot of people debated Charlie Kirk, and a lot of them made him look dumb as hell.
Yeah.
But again, being that today is the day that he died,
Yeah.
I don't want to just I don't know. Like let's let the situation breathe. Can we just get off like just your regular thoughts and prayers, you know, just condolences to his family, you know, we can address the sick shit that he said and did, you know, at a later point. Or even then, like, why are we speaking ill of the dead? You know, yes, he did it. Yes, it was wrong when he did it. That still doesn't give you a justification to do it too.
Are you talking about me?
Not you. I'm just saying, like, people. I'm talking about the people on Twitter that I
Oh,
see.
okay.
Like, just seeing, like, I think I seen someone sit there and post. It was a picture of Michael Jordan shooting the ball, talking about the last good shot that was done in Utah. You know, like, it's just like things like that. You know,
Yeah. People are wilding.
I don't know. And like you said, maybe, you know, I look at things at like a weird like moral high ground and things like that. But to me, like it was truly how I felt. Like, you know, like me seeing that.
Mhm.
Like my girl called me and we were having a conversation about it, and like I seen like the video, and it was overwhelming. You know, like
Yeah.
it hit me to my core. Like I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
You know, again, I may not agree with everything that he said. There's probably very, very few things that I do agree with him, if any at all.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't know everything he said, but I doubt that we agree on majority of anything.
Right.
But at the end of the day, his life was taken from him too soon,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't feel as if that was okay. And I don't feel as if the individual who did that, it was their place to do that. You have no right to be judge, jury, and executioner. Who are you? And if you are so pro like Christian and everything else like that, they sit there and
How do you know that's what he is?
I'm just saying, if so, if that's how you identify.
Why are you assuming that's what that is, though?
That's what a lot of these individuals are part of.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, that's how a lot of people identify.
As what?
Christian.
The world's largest religion is Islam.
In America?
And worldwide.
Okay, we're not talking about the world. He didn't get shot in fucking Saudi Arabia, damn it. The nigga got shot in America, in Utah.
So what?
Okay.
What are you down? Why are you down?
He got shot
What's
by
up?
an Islamian.
Islamian? Islamian?
Islamic individual.
Ugh.
Regardless of the fact. Wait, is that Muslim?
Islam?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I don't even know.
Oh, we look so ignorant right now.
Alex.
No, he's asleep. Let's not.
Shit.
Let's
My
not-
fault. Never mind.
It's 10 o'clock. I don't want to distract him. He probably doing homework. Is he coming? Did he open the door?
Nah, he's not coming.
All right, cool.
Oh man, I think we butchered this whole Kirk.
I
thing.
think I think we did I feel like we gave him a fair shake, you know.
Hey yo,
A fair shake?
I don't know. Pause.
All right, bro, you're wilding.
I think we gave him a fair shake.
All right. Another news moving forward. Again, like last.
Hold on. Are you rushing the dude with the knife on the train in Charlotte? What are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing? Because that was a big debate online. Because they were like, oh,
Oh, is that
everybody
what we're going to talk about now?
everybody was standing around. Nobody.
It depends. I feel like it depends. Like if I got my kids with me or something like that,
Yeah.
probably. Because here's my thing, right? You don't know where he's going to go next. So what if he's coming to attack my kids? He's attack my wife, anything like that? You know, I have to protect my family.
Right.
At that point.
Right.
So if I can get him while he ain't paying attention,
right,
punch him right in the back of his head,
right,
he fall forward and just start stomping the shit out of him.
Right.
I don't know if he breathing or not, but I ain't gonna stop until someone pulls
now. We both know you're clumsy, so
who the hell is clumsy? The same motherfucker that where we had to re-record the intro because you dropped the fucking mic stand on the damn table.
So anyway,
and you tripped coming on to sit down on the couch. How many times did I trip sitting on the couch versus how many times you tripped sitting down on the couch?
Okay, like I said, we both know you're clumsy.
You clumsy.
Now, when you trip and fall and you fuck up the sneak,
I'm not going to.
And now he sees you trying to sneak him.
You're the clumsy one, but
and now you get stabbed 5 times in the chest. And now you get stabbed 5 times in the chest, and now you just laying there fucking bleeding out. Then what?
Okay.
Then what?
Again, I'm not the clumsy one on this podcast. It's definitely you.
Oh my god!
And we have multiple witnesses to that. Damn. You're so lucky we didn't. We need to post that for BTS.
You broke both. You broke both your ankles.
3 years apart.
So what?
Okay,
that's pretty clumsy.
Okay, first of all, no, I broke one of them jumping off a bunk bed.
Clumsy.
How? I landed.
Okay.
I didn't and then fell. Like, no, I landed. And then when I was walking home, that bitch was hurting like a motherfucker. I ended up crawling up the stairs. It was bad. And then my dad was like, what the hell wrong with you? I was like, my leg. Whatever. And then the other one, I was hooping. The garage door was halfway open.
Okay.
Sean put up the shot. He missed. I tried to go for the rebound. I turned around full speed. Garage half open. Top half hit the top of the garage. Bottom half kept going. Boom. Flipped. Bam. Woke up. Foot. Like this.
Hold on. So it's 2 non-contact injuries?
What do you mean?
Is that what I'm hearing? 2
I broke one jumping off a bunk bed, the other one playing basketball.
Run back that basketball one again. 2. What happened with the basketball one? You ran into the garage?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what? That's it?
I ran into the garage. Well, again, I don't see. Here's the thing. I hit garage. I was on ground. Everything else that happened, my sister tells it as saying that like I end up top half going, rest of my body flipped. So I kept going and my head hit the ground. And then when I came to,
hold on. You know what all this is telling me?
What?
Bro, you're getting stabbed in the neck, bro.
No,
that's all that's all this is telling me.
How?
You were getting stabbed up on that train, bro. You're gonna try to sneak this man.
No,
and you were gonna trip and fall.
I'm not.
You're gonna break your ankle and he's gonna fucking stab you in the neck. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna sit there and wait for that moment for him to be turned around pain, and I'm gonna punch the shit. Whatever I got on me. This vape.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just throw the vape. I got that Deadeye attribute from Madden. Yo, I ain't missing. I can buy another vape. Or I throw my phone. I'm buying. Oh no, I throw that damn Alpha card. That bitch hurt.
Yeah, but the world's crazy, man. Everybody's getting stabbed and shot.
Man. And this is why
that's why you stay home.
Yo, my sister's trying to.
That's why you stay in the house.
Yo, literally, yes. Because I can't imagine being out and some shit happen.
Ooh.
Bro, I went.
Yo, imagine being at Lynn Haven Mall and you just hear shots go off. What you doing?
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. So there was a festival. Not like it was like the little carnival shit, right? That they did
Mount Trashmore.
Mount Trashmore. I was with me and one of my old works, right? And I'm probably like 15, she's 16.
Okay.
Right? So like everyone that fucking knows me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you don't worry about it. So I'm 15, she's 16, and we're sitting there walking around. All you hear is fa, 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 shooting, right? She looks at me and she's like, I grab her ass. I say, motherfucker, run. And we start running and run across the street. And she's like, what do we do? And I'm like, motherfucker, keep running. And then we ran up the mountain, and like the little fence shit, fell. Just laying on the ground right below there. Just laid down, waiting for shit to calm down, waiting for her to stop running. And then when her mom came, her mom ended up coming to scoop up or whatever, and her mom was in the parking lot. She's parked in the spot, ran down.
Yeah.
Had the door open, jumped in, boom, got it. Man.
It's a wild world, man.
And I'm trying to over there, sit there, tell the story to her mom. Her mom was like, girl, you hear gunshots and you just stand there scared? If you don't fucking run. And she was like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, motherfucker, run. I think, and it could be because, of how I grew up, like being like Norfolk and shit, bro. Like, it's not my first time hearing gunshots.
Right.
Yo, I know you hear them, you run the other way. And you don't run straight. You run like this. Mm-hmm. You run
zigzag.
Like this. You got to make sure they don't get your ass. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, nah, bro. It's just, yeah, no. For her gunshots, I'm running.
Zigzag.
But, because, yeah, no, my sister's trying to get me to go out here this weekend. I'm a little, like, nervous about that, but whatever.
Go out where?
Associated Central.
Who?
Central
what?
I think 111. I'm not sure.
Oh, for what Autumn?
No, Raven.
For what?
She turning 30 the next day.
Oh shit! Who's gonna be there?
I don't know. I know me and my girl are going, and then obviously she's going. I don't know who else is going. I doubt Autumn going.
Yeah, I like that. I like that Central 111 spot.
It's cool. It's always just like mad, like small in there. Mm-hmm. Like it's cool, and I doubt my sister gonna get a section. But what do they?
Yeah, they do little sections. And
because I had a little area on the side one time. Again, in the past, different old work, and yeah, she sat there and was like, "Yo, I gotta act like I'm single so I can get free shit from the bartender." And I was like, cool, I let her rock. And then I had another shorty sitting there talking to me. Mm-hmm. And she was just sitting there showing me like her like naked and all her tattoos and all stuff. And then my old work was getting pissed off at me that I was over there talking to another girl. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you the one that said we gotta be single. You can't be mad that she came up to me. I didn't go up to her. She came up to me. And she was in the Navy and she was trying to like link up and some more shit. Had to tell her, nah, I can't even get that off. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know when you get that look though from your girl and she cross her arms and she's just like, or she give you that one look and it's just like, I'm gonna hear about this later. I'm gonna hear about this later. Ooh, man.
You got anything else on the docket?
Yeah, actually. Body found in the trunk of a pop singer's impounded vehicle.
We cannot get away from death and fucking.
Oh, you know what?
No, actually, keep going. Go ahead.
You sure? Because we did talk about a lot of death. I don't want this to be like
go ahead.
the damn death episode. Go ahead. So, Los Angeles police say a badly decomposed boy was found in the vehicle registered to pop singer David. You know who David is? No. He dropped a song. It was pretty good. It was on. He made soundtracks on like Invincible and stuff like that. Okay. Pretty good.
In it was a little boy.
I don't know.
In the trunk of what? His car?
In the trunk of his car that was impounded. So he has a Tesla. He had a Tesla, and it was in the trunk of his Tesla. But the body was in pieces, and it was inside a bag. And he's working with law enforcement and everything like that.
And it was a kid?
Yeah, it was in a tow yard. And they found another body in a separate car. So like they don't know if it was him, but he's doing his best to work with police and everything. As of right now, he's on tour, so they're trying to work out with that. This is out in LA. So they can't really tell because it's the body is so like badly like decomposed and shit like that. And the only reason why people even said anything was just because of like the scent. Why does this say he, but this says she? I think it was a girl. The victim's age or race slash ethnicity is hard. It can't be determined as of right now. She was wearing a tube top, black leggings, and had wavy black hair. She was wearing a yellow metal stud, earrings, and a yellow metal chain. But she had a tattoo on her finger that said shh. I don't know. But yeah, so David is currently on his Withered World Tour, and he performed Tuesday night at the Fillmore in Minneapolis. So, like I said, as of right now, he's cooperating with investigators because the body was found in the Hollywood Hills in LA. So,
crazy world, man. Crazy world we live in.
yeah, man. So that's what I was pretty much going to say. Can you imagine like your car gets impounded and like and it's just been in there for so long or whatever, and like now something happens.
Well, why did this car get impounded?
I don't know. Probably didn't pay for it or something. I don't know.
He's
20 years old. He could have got towed. It was a Tesla.
Sounds a
he
little
probably
fishy,
didn't care
bro.
about it. Again, very possible. But then again, there was another body found in a separate car. So
Then it wasn't his car.
That wasn't his car. So it could be, yes. But that's another thing too, though, right?
Was the other body a kid as well?
I'm not sure. But that was another thing though, that some people, which is I hate to do this to you because yeah, you're the conspiracy theorist out of the two of us, but like people that are hearing this and their first thoughts being, what if this is just a rollout for his album?
Could be.
Yeah, but like
Nah,
no,
that's probably not.
No, like I feel
because
like
who the hell is David? I've never heard of David.
Demas, we've had this discussion before. Just because you haven't heard of somebody.
I disagree. Because I'm pretty tapped in.
You're not.
You don't think I'm tapped in?
No.
Who the hell is David?
Who's Rio the Young OG?
I know who that is.
Name me 2 songs.
Meaning I know who it is.
03 Greedo?
Know who it is.
You're lying.
Yes, I do.
Okay. You don't.
I do.
You don't.
Meaning I've heard the names. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
04 Poppy?
Yes.
I just made that up. You're lying. That's what I'm telling you.
You made that up?
Yes. I literally just said 03 Greedo, then said 04 Poppy. You should have known I was making that up. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
He said, yes. No, you don't. You just be lying.
Nah,
and
but
you
I
just
do.
proved my point on cam.
Oh, look who it
recorded.
is. Look who it is. The man of the hour.
Yo, Alex, I just sat there and I told this man, I said, you know who Rio the Young OG is? He said, yeah. I said, you know 03 Greedo? He was like, yeah. I said, you're lying. He was like, no. I said, all right, what about 04 Poppy? He was like, yeah. I said, nigga, I just made that up. What the fuck are you talking about? You're lying. 04 Poppy. And he just went, bro. It's just a liar. Yeah, no, bro. You're a sick individual. We don't got that much time.
Huh?
We don't got that much time. We got to wait a little bit. And we're going to sit here and we're going to talk to you guys about something. Just
What do you mean we don't got that much time? You
I
can
mean-
see that?
No, I can't see it, but I can see this.
Are you talking about on that?
Yes.
What? So at what point is it going to turn on?
Here in a... All right, guys, we're back. See, I knew this was going to happen.
You are a wizard.
I know I try. Sorry, y'all. Again, we're still dealing with this camera issue right now. I've been in contact with Best Buy, and they've heard my mouth. So, pause. In other news,
Yeah.
I said pause.
That wasn't really a pause moment.
I'll put your headphones on
Why?
because I'm about to play something. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
All right, look. I'm going to see if I can put this on the video for you guys. We're about to react to a TikTok
This
from the
is
Daily
what
Mail.
you could end up looking like if you eat some of the raw, frozen shrimp being sent to the United States by other countries. Now, let me tell you what I'm talking about. In late August, the FDA found that raw frozen shrimp from Indonesia was being sold in Walmart under the Walmart label called the Great Value label. If you eat it, how could you end up looking like the alien in the Alien? Because the shrimp was radioactive. I kid you not.
Are you kidding me?
What are you saying? What are you laughing at?
This is ridiculous.
What's ridiculous? That you can end up looking like that?
You cannot end up looking. You're not gonna end up looking like this.
Hold on. But see, that's the issue, right?
Oh my God! See,
That's-
I knew this would get him going.
No.
y'all.
My point is,
I knew this would get him
you're
going.
focusing on the wrong thing. Okay, the point that he's raising is, why the hell is Walmart selling radioactive shrimp? Why is that? From Indonesia.
Cool. Then let's make that the big thing. Let's not sit here and say you're gonna look like an alien.
Okay, so but why do you automatically have to take that from it?
Because that's what he did.
Okay, you know why he did that? For shock value, so people like us are talking about it on TikTok. Bravo to him. You know what I mean? But the underlying message is, Walmart's out here because they're trying to save money, getting shrimp from some radioactive plant that's in the waters around the radioactive whatever, and selling it to Americans. That's the bigger issue here. That is the bigger issue here. Alex, you agree? Thank you. Like there should be
sure, but
no, bro.
This is just
see, that's the thing.
This doesn't show like.
You know why? Because And then, hold on.
I'll concede this
But
one
see,
to
his
you.
name was John Kennedy, right?
Let me see.
Republican of Louisiana.
Yes.
Yo, that's why people fuck with the Kennedys, bro. Because RFK is out here getting all the preservatives out the
He sound.
Nah, bro. Cool. See again.
That was
looking
wrong.
at the wrong.
I apologize.
You're looking at the wrong.
That was wrong. I should have done that.
You're looking at the wrong thing, bro. Because he's trying to get preservatives out of the food, bro. He's trying to get the food dyes and all that. That shit gotta go in the food supply.
Yeah,
to your point
but
about the
there's
radio,
so many other things though that he says though.
it don't matter.
And so many things that he like is unaware of.
Like what? Like what?
He doesn't know how many people were killed from COVID. He doesn't know how many people were
Okay,
saved
nobody
versus having the
cares about
vaccine.
that.
What do you?
Nobody cares
Again,
about that.
just because you don't care,
because
doesn't mean nobody.
No, Trinell.
Okay, I care.
No,
I care.
Trinell. Okay.
I care.
Okay. The whole
So I care.
cool. The whole vaccine, COVID, all that shit is so muddied and crazy that nobody knows the truth with any of that. Okay? So don't even use that as an example. We're talking about food dyes and other preservatives that they put in food that we know is not good for Americans.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to get that out the food supply. You can have whatever opinion you want about him, whether, anti-vax, whatever, cool, whatever. I don't care. Have whatever opinion you want to have about that dude, about any other thing that he's saying. I'm strictly talking about him in regards to what he talks about with food. And that's a positive in my eyes. You know what I mean? Like, we see it all the time on Instagram and shit like that, where they compare the food that we have in America versus the food all around the world, whether it be even the McDonald's restaurants. McDonald's here versus McDonald's in Europe. The ingredients are a lot fresher. It's way different. And that shouldn't be a thing, bro. Like, why is it that it's a common theme that American food is shit? Why is that? But then in the same breath, our health insurance is sky high. The amount that we pay for healthcare is through the roof. Bro, it's interconnected. It's intertwined. It's interlocked, bro. It's all fucking bullshit. It's all fucking game, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like,
I feel like I feel like what you're saying about why do we pay so much and it's ass is because, and maybe I'm wrong with saying this, but because the government doesn't necessarily put like market caps as to what, so like I don't feel like insurance should be like a capitalistic like type of business.
you're right.
You know, like you shouldn't be able to sit there and like, hey, we're doing this so we can make as much money as possible.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like crazy.
Yeah.
Cause bro, I just had to get insurance being 26 now, and I was sitting here looking at it. Bro, for me and like a family to get insurance,
It's like $500 a month or something.
I mean, with my company, it was like luckily like probably like it depending on which plan, it might have been like 500,
Yeah. It's
But,
just
like,
up there, bro.
350 for like some of them on like the cheap end, and I was just like, bro, this is crazy.
It's no joke, man. Like, I think that in America, bro, if you get diagnosed with some crazy shit, that already puts a toll on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mentally, physically, all that. Like, you should just be worried about getting better. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be oh, damn, I got cancer or whatever, and now I'm in financial ruin. My whole life is upside down. My whole family's life's upside down because now we got to allocate all our funds to treatments and everything else. And not only that, you know, you pay through the nose every month for some policy, right? And we hear about it time and time again where, you know, somebody finally, not finally, but that's probably the wrong word, but ends up getting some sort of disease, diagnosed with some sort of disease, and then they get to the point where they find out, oh, well, that's just not covered under your policy, and or they're trying to nickel and dime you. They're trying to nickel and dime you.
Yeah.
But guess what? Every month when they're collecting that fee or that premium,
yeah.
you think they nickel and dime in that? Nah, they taking that shit right to the bank. But guess what? When it's time for you to cash out, oh, sorry, bro. Oh, damn, you need a lung transplant?
You got it. You can't have the essential plan. You have to have the
bro.
premium essential. You have to have the premium essential
bro.
plus.
Bro, actually,
You
matter of
just
fact,
had it.
yeah, based off this, you can only get a fucking dog lung. Yeah, you can't get a human lung.
See, if you actually would have got the cheaper plan, you
Yeah.
would have qualified.
Yeah.
But because of the plan that you have, and you
Yeah, it's bullshit, bro.
you
It's-
decided to opt into the 3-mile walk a day plan.
It's,
Unfortunately,
it's wild. It's wild. That whole, you know, shit, car insurance too. You know what I mean? All insurance period is just like, man, they if there's one thing that needs to be revamped, it's insurance.
Yeah.
Like primarily health insurance, because that's the one that really matters. You know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
healthcare costs. If you get a procedure done or whatever,
I
you know,
don't like how everything is like so like segmented. Like you have medical insurance, you got vision insurance, dental insurance.
yeah.
First of all,
So if you have all three, you're
hold
paying,
on.
yeah.
All you motherfuckers need medical degrees. Why the hell can't all you be covered underneath medical insurance?
Yeah.
all y'all are doctors.
Uh,
I need doctor insurance. I don't need all this separate bullshit. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to tell you, the next thing they're gonna do is your general doctor shit where you go like regular checkups and shit. That's gonna be a separate insurance versus hospital insurance. I swear that's gonna be the next thing, and it's gonna be more expensive. I only have one more thing, and it's kind of like a funny thing to like get us out of here. Do you have anything else?
my fault. Alex just asked if we wanted anything from Wendy's. You want anything?
Nah, I'm probably about to dip out.
Fuck, man. Nah, I mean, not for real. Damn, that food kind of got me sidetracked.
Lordy. All right, so Demas.
Oh, you got something else?
Yeah, that's what I said. I got
okay.
one more thing.
Okay.
So apparently an all-female nightclub made headlines after it abruptly closed its doors after one night after opening, leaving many people surprised at how quickly the concept fell apart. The venue had promised a unique atmosphere centered around women with music, energy, and a space free from the typical nightlife dynamics found in a traditional club. So pretty much, make a long story short, it was all-girl club. Only women were allowed, right?
Okay.
And despite the buzz, there's one critical issue that sealed his fate almost instantly. No one bought a single bottle of liquor.
Mm-hmm.
So because ain't no one paid for drinks, the club closed down immediately. After one night of being open.
Hold on. Why didn't anybody buy drinks?
It was an all-female club.
So what are you saying? Women don't drink? What are you
They're making a joke pretty much saying that women don't pay for drinks.
saying? Oh.
And that's all of them just sitting there on the side.
That's funny.
Even though I don't think that's the case. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had a woman buy me a drink before.
For real?
Yeah. Buy you. I was at what's that spot? What's that spot over there across the street from Hot Tuna? Ballyhoo's.
Mm-hmm.
I had a
They
woman.
bought you a drink?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Got me an Orange Crush.
Did she tap that ass later?
Yo. Wow.
Later that night, did she tap that ass or what?
Oh my
Did
God.
she t-
I'm a committed man. What are you talking about? You think that's all it takes? Is I'm gonna get one drink and I'm gonna just open up? Never. I ain't gonna lie. I felt a little, but no.
That's I'm clipping that up. Actually, that's everybody's gonna see that one.
Bro, no. It takes more than one drink to get me.
Yeah, okay. How
Well,
many? 4?
It depend. I don't drink no more. That's another thing too. That's another thing with going out to clubs, bro. You around a bunch of drunk people and you the sober one because you don't drink.
Yeah.
You'd be like, bro, this is lame as hell,
Then
bro.
fucking have a drink, bro.
I told you, bro. I've been sober for a year. It's been nice. But yeah, no, you got anything else?
Damn, bro. I don't know. You don't got anything else?
No, I was about to close this
Let's
out.
see. Maybe I wrote something down or something. Oh, you trying to go home and go to sleep?
Daddy got work in the morning.
I gotta work too.
Yeah,
I'm tired of y'all saying that shit.
Nigga, you
I'm
the
tired of
only
y'all
person who come
saying
home and
that
take a
shit.
nap. You take a nap every day. I
What
don't
the
want
fuck is
to hear.
that supposed to mean?
You
That
take a
taking
nap.
Okay, then take a nap when you get home.
No, because if I take a nap, I'm not gonna be able to go back to sleep.
Y'all always say that I gotta work in the morning. Okay, everybody got to work in the morning.
Not everyone.
Y'all know I be out doing shit. I still go to work in the morning.
And then you come home and take a nap.
So take a nap. I be
No.
out. I be up
No.
on a weekday. You know what I mean? Late.
I was supposed
I still wake up. I still wake up. Go to work.
It's 10:30.
So what?
Daddy's supposed to be rubbing his feet together right now. Going to bed. Talking to
Let's call Darian real
my
quick.
sweetie pie.
Call Darian on the phone.
No, I'm okay.
Why not? All right, give me the connect thing. Give me the thing.
You don't got to connect, buddy.
Give me the cable.
You got the old phone.
Oh shit! It is.
Or do you have nothing else?
Bro, stop, bro. We're not done potting,
Bro, we're not gonna this is looking bad. You're
How's it looking bad? Why do you always do that?
cause
This is looking bad. No, it's not.
This
You-
makes-
it's only looking bad when you say it looks bad.
you know why?
Why?
Because this makes me uncomfortable. We're just sitting here
Why?
just aimlessly going back and forth
You're uncomfortable right now?
slightly.
Why?
Because we have no conversation.
There's nobody around. There's nobody here.
You don't know how many viewers we're gonna have.
Yeah, but I'm saying right here as we stand, we don't even got to put this out. There's nobody around.
Bullshit.
Nobody's here.
Brothers, we're not doing 2 episodes.
Like, no, what
back
I'm
to
saying,
back.
we can
Not
easily
putting
just
that
cut
out.
this out. So there's no pressure right here as we speak.
Well, then I still got to do my outro.
Why? We're not done talking, bro.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about
Nothing. He wants to hold me up so I can't go to bed. Guys. I'm buy you a drink.
all right, let's wrap this bitch up. When are we podding again? We gotta get Johnny on the next pod. Yo, 26. Johnny's gonna be on the pod. Actually, you know what we about to do? This is what we about to do.
He's probably taking care of an outage right now. You trying to call him right now?
Yeah.
He's taking care of an outage.
I'm about to call Johnny live on the air.
Didn't he just say don't call him?
No, I'm not doing that.
All right, guys.
Hold up, man.
This has
hold
been
it.
a
Hey, I
pleasure.
really got some shit. Stop, bro. All right, give me 2 seconds.
He's scrolling on Twitter to see if he can find something.
No,
funny to
I'm
tell
not.
you.
I'm not. I really got something.
Boom, 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 boom. Yo, actually, I was watching Joe and Ish argue, and Joe be wrong as hell all the time, and it be so.
Joe be
funny.
reminding me of myself when I be arguing with y'all.
You know what's so funny? I was talking to Marcel last night, and I literally was like, I swear, Demas be Joe, and I be Ish, and he be purposely like missing the fact that he's like not wrong.
No. See, that's where you and Ish be mistaken. We know we be wrong, but we still be leaning into. We be leaning into our shit because at some point it be like
you a Polish spanker, you a
because sometimes
chicken ass nigga.
because sometimes I know I be wrong, but now I'm gonna just keep going just cause you know what I mean,
Yes.
just for the sake of it.
And I'd be sitting. That's why sometimes I don't even be wanting to argue with you. I'd be like, all right, bro, fuck it. I don't even care. I don't fucking care because you know you're wrong.
But hold
Because
up.
that's the thing. Some people be trying to get on me sometimes talking about like, bro, like, why do you people get upset with me talking about how I always like to go back and forth with people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be sitting there like, bro, oh no, I hate when people try to say that I can't admit when I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem with admitting that when I'm wrong. But if you feel as if you're so right, then cool, defend your point. But if you're not willing to defend your point, then you can't look at me like on some like, oh, you just don't like being wrong. No, motherfucker, defend your point. Don't just give up and I'm just supposed to sit here and be like, okay, well, no, I'm wrong. No. Bitch, prove to me why I'm wrong. If you can't prove to me why I'm wrong, then I'm right. And shut up.
All right. Week 2 of the NFL, man. We got
Oh, I didn't even look at
3 picks. Well, I got 3 picks for y'all.
You couldn't even.
These
tell
are
me
3
that.
locks, huh? I got 3 locks for y'all for week 2, man.
Y'all, he missed last week, so you might not want to listen to him.
Lock this shit in.
Wait for Daddy to cook.
Lock this shit in. We got the Patriots plus 1.5 in Miami. Miami looked like a dud last week, so I'm fading them. Hunter Henry, solid. Drake May, solid. Diggs, they gonna show up. Pittsburgh minus 3.5 at home against Seattle. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Aaron Rodgers 4 touchdowns. Looked phenomenal.
Yeah,
I'm
he looked good.
Laying the 3 on that. And then Philly minus 1.5 in Kansas City. Man, Kansas City looked kind of flat. The receivers, I mean, injured. Rashee Rice is suspended. Worthy's injured, which kind of hit my fantasy team.
That made me so mad when I seen that.
But yeah, Philly minus 1.5 in KC. Those are my 3. Shit, you can parlay those together. That's about 3-6 plus 600. So lock that shit in, man. You got
All
some
right.
picks?
Y'all, I'm going to just do money lines just because he didn't give me enough time. He didn't tell me we were doing this. So what I'm going to cook for you guys is... Let's see. There's 2 games on Monday?
Maybe. I don't know.
There's a
They always switch it up.
7
There's games on
o'clock game
Fridays and
and-
shit, so I don't know.
I don't mind. Just to do a little quick one, just to get this out the way. I got 4. I want to get 5, just so I can give y'all some better odds on this. Where's my guy at? I just want to throw him up here real quick. There he goes. I can tell y'all this whole thing.
Damn, bro, you gotta be a little bit more prepared next time.
You didn't tell me we were doing this.
We talked about we were doing picks and shit.
No, you didn't. All right. I can't add him right now because it's too soon, but
Them shit's gonna lose anyways.
no, it's not. So let's do Ravens money line, Detroit Lions money line, Buffalo Bills money line, Dallas Cowboys money line, and let's do Alvin Kamara anytime touchdown. Just throw that on. As of right now, I got this at plus 203. But we're adding Alvin Kamara. He's probably going to be like a minus 110. So it's probably going to put the odds at like plus 3. I can see probably being like a plus 295, plus 280. If you would have gave me a proper update, I would have gave y'all more. But as of right now, yep, that's probably going to be it. Go ahead and lock that in. That's probably going to give y'all a little quick, little easy money. Just go ahead and double y'all money up. Not your funny up when we get this done. You got anything else? Oh, wait, that was just shooting the picks, y'all. We're shooting the picks.
Yeah, shooting the picks, man. You like that name?
No, it's all right.
Shoot. I mean, what else could we even do? Shooting the picks.
I don't know what's wrong with me. We'll workshop it later.
I like shooting the picks.
That's cool.
Shooting the picks.
It's cool.
I think we're rocking with shooting the picks.
For now, until we can workshop something better.
All right, let's wrap this bitch up.
All right, y'all. And this has been episode 25 of Shooting the Shit Podcast. As always, we appreciate you guys tuning in to this episode. And we appreciate all the love we've been getting on these TikToks, Instagram posts that we've been delivering to y'all. We are now over 3K followers on Instagram. So, yeah, as always, keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing, following us on our socials. If you like the content, keep promoting us, keep sharing us. Share with your mom, share with your cat, share with your mom, share with your dog, share with whoever the hell. I don't give a fuck who you share with. Please share it with someone.
What about the game tomorrow night? Who do you have?
We're not gonna have time to do that.
What do you mean?
We
All
don't
the
have
time in the world. What are you talking about?
I'm saying we're not gonna have time to edit and put that up.
Why not? I'll do that shit tomorrow morning. Post it tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna use that.
You gonna use what?
The adapter.
So I can just fucking transfer everything real quick.
Oh, you trying to keep me here late? You trying to keep me here late?
I forget it. We don't gotta do it. We'll do Thursday
All
night
right.
next week.
We'll do Thursday next week for y'all. But yeah,
Actually, nah, fuck that. Thursday night football.
he's fucking lame.
Thursday night football, man. We got Washington and Green Bay. Green Bay at home. Man, give me Washington plus the 3.5. Jaden Daniels, Debo. They look kind of flat against the Giants, against my Giants. I don't know. You know what I mean?
I knew y'all were gonna lose, and I knew that shit was gonna hit.
Hey, Jaden Daniels, they're gonna start heating up. Give me Jaden Daniels in Washington plus 3.5 in Green Bay. Lock that shit in. You got a prop? Give them a prop.
I don't.
Anytime touchdown.
Anytime. I don't want to say anytime touchdown. We can do Jaden Daniels 2 passing touchdowns.
2 passing touchdowns. Boom, lock it in. What was it? What I say? Washington plus 3.5 in Green Bay and Jaden Daniels
2 passing touchdowns.
2 passing touchdowns. Thursday night, shooting the picks.
Shooting the picks.
Shooting the picks, man. I'm gonna come up with a little logo too. Shooting the picks.
Yeah.
So, all right, out of here.
All right. Yeah, y'all. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I don't give a fuck who you share with. Share with your mom, share with your cat, share with your dog. I don't give a fuck who you share with, but please share with someone. And on that note, we out. Bang, boom, bye. See you, nigga.